This is my hot honey halloumi schnitzel. Did you know that if you soak halloumi in boiling water, you can roll it out really thin and make a halloumi schnitzel? I covered these in cornflakes and fried them, so they're much bigger and they're really crispy. And honestly, if you have it with a few chips, it is the best weekend dinner. I reckon that hot honey makes everything taste better, but especially halloumi. You get this sweet, spicy, crispy combo that is so good. It's pretty hard to beat. If you're stuck in a little bit of a dinner rut and you want some easy comfort food using ingredients that you've probably already got, then you've come to the right place. So make sure you're following me. I have written up the recipe for the halloumi schnitzel and the hot honey below. Let me know in the comments if you're going to give this one a try. When I shared my chili garlic bread toasties last week, loads of you messaged to say that tin chili con carne is one of your guilty pleasures. So I thought I'd share what has to be one of my favourite Friday dinners. So you've got your soft white rolls spread with sour cream and chive dip. And then you're going to top it with your tin chili and some jalapenos. And finally finish it with tortilla crisps and a handful of cheese. Brush them with a little bit of garlic butter and just chuck them in the oven for 10 minutes. Have these with some chunky chips and a dollop of sour cream, and I promise you will be so happy that you did. If you're stuck in a bit of a dinner rut and you want some easy recipes that you will actually enjoy cooking, then you've come to the right place. So make sure you're following me. I have written up the recipe for these below, and I would love to know if you're going to give them a try this weekend. These are my tuna melt garlic bread toasties. So many of you made my chili cheese garlic bread toasties the other day that I thought I'd share a tuna version. This is basically a cross between a tuna crunch and a tuna melt, all of the crunchiness of chopped veg and all of the lovely gooiness of a melt. Either have them as a treaty lunch or serve them with a pile of chips for a really great dinner. If you're stuck in a little bit of a dinner rut and you're looking for recipes that everyone will eat and you'll actually enjoy cooking, then you've come to the right place. So make sure you're following me. I have written up the recipe for these below, and I would love to know if you're going to give them a try. I am so annoyed with myself. I decided to take this potato shallot and bacon pie out of its foil casing whilst it was still hot, and it basically started to fall apart. But do you know what? It was the gooeyest, most delicious pie I think I've ever made, so I'm sharing it anyway. I used a ready-made savoury pie case for this and shop bought mash, two absolute game changers if you're short of time. I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but sometimes you've got to take the wins where you can get them. You can eat this hot or cold, so it's perfect for lazy dinners and leftover lunches. If you like my recipes, I think you're going to love my new cookbook, Easy 10. It's full of simple, comforting dinners that you will actually enjoy cooking. I've popped the link to order in my profile if you want to have a look, and the recipe for the pie is written up below. This is my creamy hot honey croissant. I actually cannot believe how many of you made my hot honey schnitzel the other week. So I thought I'd do another slightly easier hot honey halloumi recipe. This time it's in a croissant with some whipped boursin, and this time there's no need to soak the halloumi. This is the dreamiest of combos. The hot honey drizzle on the crunchy halloumi with the soft, creamy boursin is just the most Moorish thing. If you don't fancy having this in a croissant, just pop it in a toasty, wrap or a flatbread. You will definitely not regret it. If you're looking for really simple, really comforting dinner ideas, then you've come to the right place. So make sure that you're following me. I have written up the recipe for the hot honey halloumi croissants below, and I would love to know if you're going to give these a try. This is my tinned peach Melba loaf. When I was a teenager, I used to work in a cafe that sold all of the old-fashioned desserts: banana split, Knickerbocker Glory and peach Melba. When it was your birthday, you were allowed to pick one to have on your lunch break, and I always chose peach Melba. So I thought I'd make a peach loaf with all the gorgeous flavours of a Melba. I even used tinned peaches to make it proper authentic. This could not be easier or cheaper to make, and chances are you've probably got most of the ingredients already. This feels like a really wholesome, really old-fashioned bake that I think you're going to love. If you like my recipes, I think you're going to love my cookbook, Easy 10. It's got 100 simple dinner ideas that you'll actually enjoy cooking. I have popped the link to order in my profile. I've written up the recipe for this peach Melba loaf below, and I would love to know if you're going to give it a try. These are my Dauphinoise jacket potatoes. I honestly wasn't sure that there would ever be a dinner more comforting than cheesy jacket potato until I made these Dauphinoise jacket potatoes. This is like the next level in comfort food. Crispy skin potatoes stuffed with camembert and topped with thick garlicky cheese sauce, finished off with golden grilled cheese. This is basically a celebration of cheese. It's one of those dinners to have when you're feeling a little bit rubbish, maybe on a rainy day, curled up on the sofa in front of the telly. If you're bored of cooking dinner and you're looking for new, comforting dinner ideas, this is the place. So make sure that you're following me. I have written up the recipe for this below. Let me know in the comments if this one's going on the list. Discovering that you can cook potato waffles in the toaster might just be my favourite kitchen hack ever. This is closely followed by the fact that you can turn them into salt and pepper waffle fries. How good are potato waffles? Honestly, for me, they're right up there with my favourite ways to eat potatoes. Turning them into crispy, seasoned fries was just the icing on the cake. These are packed with flavour, a little bit spicy and a little bit salty. This could actually be the most Friday nightish dinner ever. If you're looking for some really easy, really comforting dinner ideas that you'll actually enjoy cooking, then you've come to the right place. So make sure that you're following me. I have written up the recipe for these below. Please let me know if you're going to try them. These are my smashed stuffing, sausage and red onion gravy tacos. I have been absolutely obsessed with these stuffing tacos since I made the roast chicken version the other day. Crispy sage and onion stuffing on a mini tortilla topped with buttery Savoy cabbage, fat juicy sausages and a really good glug of red onion gravy. These are insanely delicious and stupidly easy to make. It has all of the feels of a roast dinner for when you can't actually be bothered to cook a roast dinner. If you're looking for some more easy, delicious dinner ideas, you have come to the right place. So make sure you're following me. I have written up the recipe for these below and I would love to know if you're going to give them a try.